Yo, what's up, guys? Alright, so I don't know if you can hear my voice or anything like that, but I've gotten just a tad bit sick. So physically I'm underneath the weather just a bit, but mentally, I still got that Grandmaster plan. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but as for today's video, we're gonna hop into the same stage we've been playing. It's gonna be Ultimate Red Zone Goku Story Edition stage number 10. This time we're doing the youth mission, 5 youth category characters. Not a full team, so you don't have to do all 6, just has to be 5 youth. So we already did the, what is it? Giant Eat Power and Otherworld Warriors mission, so this is the last one we have left on this stage. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. I think the team I have set up for is going to be even easier than last time. This Otherworld Warriors setup, it was kind of a struggle the first 3 turns, but once we got past like turn 4 and stuff like that, it started to be a lot easier. But anyway, just to quickly go over the stage details, because I've shown like the stats for Vegeta, which I could show in a second, but you could lower his defense, damage threshold, key sphere changing. He gets 5% attack with each attack received up to 300%, and then other type super. So as for his numbers, let's just take a quick look at this. Yep, here we go, level 10. So he's got a massive HP pool of 1.2 billion HP. His normal attack is doing 370k right away, but that's without factoring in like the build-up, which the build-up he gets is quite a lot. Just to add that in, so as for the super attack, this is the only attack build-up he gets, so it's going to be basically like 1.1 million plus 300%. That's going to be at like 4.4 million. That's what his super attack damage is, which is not all too bad, quite honestly. The only real concern about it is just make sure you have a character slot one that can handle it right away, because he is very likely to super attack immediately, a 50% chance. So, and as for the normal attack, just to show what that's going to be looking like, no, there we go. So plus 300% equals 1.4. So once he's fully built up, he starts doing like 1.4 million on his normals, and you might have to look out for some specific characters, but yeah, that should be pretty much it. So as for the setup I'm going to use for this youth mission, of course I've wanted to utilize the whole thing about like you only have to bring 5 youth characters, so my 6th one's going to be something else. This is the team right here, so yep. Tech Vegeta coming in as the 6th character on the team. I mean, I feel like 6 youth could be possible right now, especially after Saiyan Day, with AGO Kid Goku's release. But before that, like, there wasn't a whole lot to work with, I don't think. Just to quickly go over the youth category before we hop in. I mean, I guess Super Easy SS2 Gohan could have been an option. He would be type neutral, although you're going against a super class enemy, so it doesn't have that 40% dodge. I don't think Tech Gotenks is very good for this. The Tech SS3 Gotenks, because he's type disadvantage, he doesn't have a guard. Bulma maybe could do some stuff, because the fight goes on long enough to where actually she should be building up her 77% damage reduction pretty easily. I mean, it goes on for over like 8 turns or something like that, so yeah, I think she should be able to handle things. As for like handling a super, I think she could be good as long as she gets like a couple super attacks for you, like at the bare minimum like 2. And gets a lot of ores, but whatever, you get the point. As for who else, I mean, I don't know about that kid Gohan. If you could lower attack, that Gohan would maybe be decent, but nah. Maybe T-Rat and Gotenks could help out. I don't know about physical Chi-Chi. I mean, you'd have to... I'm just kind of trying to put a headspace before Saiyan Day, where AGO Kid Goku released. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, she does get a little bit of something there, like some dodge chance per youth attacking the same turn, so maybe that could be an option. She has type advantage as well, so if she fails a dodge, then she has at least type advantage, so... yeah, not a whole lot to work with. Still waiting on this guy to get his easy. I think he's just going to be a monster. I'm looking forward to it so much. Given all allies 3 key and 58% defense, that is... I can't wait. But, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this was definitely an option. I was considering bringing on the team at one point, this physical Gotenks. Maybe you could get away with this unit, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, let's just hop in like this and see what's going on. So, AGO Kid Goku, I haven't really had the opportunity to use him a heck of a lot lately. But he does seem really good, especially for an event like Festival of Battles. Like, he stacks attack and defense, and his stats are pretty good. So each stack actually does contribute quite a lot. He does seal on this super attack, and then he has a unit super where he guaranteed stuns, which I love the fact, like, he gets guaranteed stun, because that's not a very common ability in this game. But I don't think we have, like, a Balma Youth on the team, no. I mean, it's not like we're going to be able to do those stats effects anyway. He doesn't get any extra damage from it either, I might as well mention. See, it's just attack and defense, immense damage. Same thing as this, really, it's just a different status effect. But yeah, we're going to have this, definitely. The interest animation, as long as there's another youth ally attacking the same turn. So he's going to get the extra damage reduction, additional super. Yeah, he's going to be pretty good, having some damage reduction. Eventually he's going to have guard, so that's going to be good. And then Physical Assist 2, I think he's going to be solid. I don't think he's really going to be the cause of death at all. I mean, I'm not planning to put him slot 1 or anything, but I can easily envision him taking these like 1.4 million normals easily. For sure, because I mean the fact that he's type advantage doesn't really matter too much because he is guarding, and plus he has 20% damage reduction. He gets a lot of build up. We'll probably end up seeing this, which I don't get to see too often lately. Starting from the 5th turn, from his entry turn, he starts to get a whole lot more attack and defense and do guaranteed crit when doing the active skill or 24 key. Then yeah, there's the EZA that's been around for a while. I think they could be okay. How many, like, Kamehameha characters do we have? Not a whole lot, so, I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get, like, their damage reduction and extra crit right here when all ally attack in the same turn or Kamehameha, because we don't have a whole lot of characters in that category on the team. Just, like, 1, 2, 3 other ones. I mean, I plan to keep an Agile Kid Goku in each rotation, so... But it's okay, they're going to be up to a decent level, especially after they super. They should very easily be handling 1.4 million normals. So, and I think it's kind of funny that they have the great chance of extra stats. Yeah, then this Goku got an EZA during the Saiyan Day celebration. He's going to be really good given some damage reduction support once we get enough orbs with him. I might put him as a floater just to make this easier, and plus so he's actually able to get some, there's a couple link skills, because the characters with the same name can't link. So this AGL Kid Goku, or Youth Goku, whatever you want to say, and then this physical Goku Youth, they can't link because they have the exact same name. So we'll see. And then this Chi-Chi is a really solid banner unit, probably at the moment my favorite banner unit in the game. Before then I would probably said the Tech Evil Boo, but now, yeah, this is a very good one. Does lower defense. I mean, just to go back to Vegeta's stats, bring attention to this. The defense is only 150k, and he does master raise his defense on a super attack effect, but that only gets it up to 300k, and it's like, characters do so much damage at this point that, like, that doesn't really matter so much, so it's whatever. But what's important about that is more so for Chi-Chi's ability here, is that when the target enemy is either attack down, defense down, stunned, or sealed, she launches a guaranteed additional super. So having Vegeta and defense down stats will actually give us that, which would be really cool. And then, yeah, she gets a whole bunch of extra defense, some dodge, and guard with all these conditions of, like, having a youth ally on the team and then having a Goku on the turn. So, gonna be really good. And then Tech Vegito, I've been using him quite a bit lately, so it's like, he's gonna be good. Mostly want to bring them out just to do an insane amount of damage on the counters from Vegito. So, anyway, that's enough rambling. Let's just go on. Let's go into the stage, see what we're looking at. Alright, so, it seems like we're gonna be having an intro play this very first turn with Agile Kid Goku. Let's check it out. It's a pretty cool intro. I like it for sure. So I actually would be kind of curious to see how Agile Kid Goku would handle slot 1 right here. With no stacks, only around like 270k defense. Right now he does have 60% damage reduction, because 40% from the intro, and then baseline 20%. So I would be kind of curious to see. I mean, this is the very start, so I mean, if he gets messed up a lot, then we didn't really lose a whole lot of time or anything. So, I want to try to make sure I can get enough orbs with Path to Power Kid Goku. I think we should be fine. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's get these 4 right here. That'll be good. 4 Rainbow Keys for us, I mean. Alright, so there's the super right here. Let's see how he's going to be handling it. This is just right away. Oh yeah, easy. That's only a 1.1 million super at the moment because we haven't hit him at all yet until now. So, there we go. Guaranteed additional super. So he's already hitting like a 7.1 million attack stat. And the way that his crit and dodge proc works is just so interesting. Oh, he got a 0 there on his normal. That's okay. Oh, I guess, yeah, he did get the dodge proc. I'll have to take a look at the passive skill just to show y'all in just a second. Y'all don't remember exactly how that works, or have seen it. But the way that like his crit and dodge works is not, it's not really been done before in this game. It's kind of like a new mechanic. So, with each attack performed that he does at 12 key, he has a 55% chance to start critting, guaranteed critting, which is kind of odd because typically, like in the past, like that would seem like, oh, 55% chance to crit, like overall, with like each attack has a 55% chance to crit. But no, what this is just like a 55% chance to proc guaranteed crit for the rest of the turn. And the same thing kind of goes for the dodge as well. Just that's 22%. See, so once you get those procs, they're actually guaranteed for the rest of the turn. So that is really good. Like him quite a bit. As for slot 1, there is no Goku on this rotation, so she doesn't have guard right now. I think she should maybe be okay. Well, she's gonna be missing a lot of defense. Maybe what we'll do for now is float her off, just to be safe, because you never know if like Vegeta's just gonna be hitting Chi-Chi that hard. But I don't know. As for slot 1, we'd either put Gohan in this front where he has 20% damage reduction, or we could put the Goten and Trunks where they do have a small amount of chance to dodge. So yeah, they have a medium chance to dodge, but then they get extra dodge build up with each attack received or evaded. I think for now I'll go for Gohan in slot 1. Not gonna be something I'll do for future turns, but since Goten and Trunks don't have any build up yet, I think that should be best. Gohan might take a bit, but I don't really think we would die from it. Plus, he does get a lot of extra defense when receiving an attack. I think he gets like 158% defense when receiving an attack, so his defense is way higher here. Okay, yeah, that's manageable. We can deal with that. Not bad. At least he's handling these normals for double digits. Not a problem. Alright, so he's gonna be doing... I just realized I brought him with no intro. I don't have a full power or Android/Cell Saga ally on the team. Maybe I should have brought a full power ally. Yeah, maybe I could have brought a full power ally as like the last character on the team, or just could have brought SS2 Gohan, but I think we'll be okay without the intro. I mean, he's gonna be doing less attacks, but eventually we will be building up his stats just a bit slower. But as we saw there, he was handling stuff just fine. I mean, all it really gets as part of like his intro is just, let's see, what exactly is it? Yep, active skill. So as part of his intro, additional attack has a medium chance to become a super, and then 2 additional super attacks. So it's really just the additional attacks he gets from his intro. No like stats or anything like that. So he will still be building up just a bit slower than before, which I'm okay with that. It's whatever. I mean, I already plan to just leave him as a floater. He'll be okay even without his intro. So as for Kid Goku's active skill, so mine has, yeah, it is mine's first turn. I guess what we can do is just, I'd rather trust a friend in slot 1. Let's do his active skill. Maybe both of them. I don't know, because maybe I want to hold on to mine. Not do the active skill with mine just yet, because what the active skill does, it recovers 30% HP, gives 3 ki, and 30% attack and defense for the rest of the fight. But that extra 30% heal, I do kind of wonder if we might need that at some point, so maybe what I'll do is just hold on to one of them. Now I'm just trying to wonder, like, which one should I go for, like, which active skill should I use, mine or the friend? I guess let's do the friend, just for those extra stats for whatever this super is going to be hitting for. Goku's not guarding yet. We haven't done, I think it's like 7 super attacks. Yeah, after performing 7 or more super attacks in battle, he does get guaranteed additional, and then guard. So we don't have that yet. Let's just buff up his stats for doing this, so we'll see it. Alright, so his stats should be a bit more increased, yeah, 400k. Still got that 60% damage reduction. And plus it's going to be easier to super attack with him because he's giving himself 3 ki. So, let's see. I want to try to get some good ki with Tech Vegeta, but I think it might be a bit tough. Let's see. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get enough ki for mine to super. Oh well. I guess we'll just do this. I mean, he should be still getting like the guaranteed additional super from the intro, but his initial super he's not going to be able to get. Oh well. Alright, so super attack right away. Now let's see how it's going to heal him this time after all these attacks we've done to him. Still double digits. Yeah, the defense he gets upon receiving an attack is quite a lot. So he doesn't just have 400k defense there. It gets increased once he receives a hit, which I wish we could see. That would be nice if we can actually see defense past like the, you know, being able to obtain the key spheres and all that. I've said this before in previous videos, I think, but one thing they could definitely do at some point is, I think, yeah, for the attack set number you see there, where it says like 8.2 million for the Goku, they could introduce like a blue number next to it that shows what the defense is, like the defense stat. That'd be pretty good. Alright, so, and also they could put it down there. You see like beneath the icon where it shows the attack stat number, they could also just show defense there as well. Maybe it'd be a lot of numbers on the screen. Maybe they don't want to clutter things up, but at least show it on the super attack prompt thingy. Mine did 0 damage there. Okay, now he's doing damage. I guess it makes sense because he did raise his, defense, and then mine's barely had any stacks. Alright, so, as for slot 1 this time, they've gotten, this is a full Kamehameha rotation, actually. We did manage to get it, because Path to Power Kid Goku, he should be on Kamehameha because of his active skill, huh? Yeah. Because he does the angry Kamehameha. So I'd like to try this. I'm kind of curious what they do, because yeah, they do have that over 500k defense right there, and plus I don't know how much dodge they have at the moment. They've gotten hit 4 times, or no, not gotten hit 4 times. Get it? That's the guard icon right there. So they have 4 build up because they got hit once and dodged 3 times. So so they have, that's 40% built up right there. So is that 70%? Yeah, I think that's what that is right now. They don't need to do so many hits to build up. It's not like it's a super long time for them to do that. Yeah, we'll get these 6 orbs. There we go. Now we're getting even more damage reduction right now. Oh, okay, they actually get hit by it. Failed a 70% dodge there. Why should I be surprised? And, ow, yeah. But, yep, now they should be at 80% dodge, which is their max. And they're hitting 30 million here. It's all good. They're getting they had the extra 8% damage reduction support from Kid Goku. I probably wouldn't have felt comfortable putting them in slot 1 if they didn't have the condition with the full Kamehameha rotation. Probably would have tried to just put Gohan or heck even Path to Power Kid Goku in slot 1. It's okay. We still lived. And yeah, I could heal this back up using my AGL Kid Goku, his active skill, because he still has yet to do his, so I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead. Rather than just blowing through all heals right away. Of course, like, you know, the extra key and stats is nice, but sometimes that's not always the priority, just getting that out right away. If this was like a much tougher fight, maybe I'd be worried about the stats, like want to get every bit of stats increase that I can, but no, this fight's not so bad. I mean, it's taking us a while to get through the HP, but eventually we'll get there. Alright, Kakaroto. I think we can go ahead and trust the Angel Vegeta in slot 1. He might take some damage right away, definitely without any defense stacks, but let's see. Okay, yeah, Key's gonna be kind of bad, huh? Yeah, they don't get like any like starter turn key or anything, which I wish they did. That would have been nice for them. We can't even reach. Well, okay, hold on. Let's see. So, when attacking with 10 or more key, which, yeah, that should be easy, getting this right here. That's what I'm thinking. I'll just get this, get the AGL key spheres with Kid Goku. Yeah, it'll be fine. Now, Vegeta might get hit kind of hard, even through guard and 70% damage reduction, because that's what he has in slot 1. Let's see, so baseline 50% damage reduction when receiving an attack with 10 or more key, 20% more damage reduction is at 70, and then as the first attack on the turn, he doesn't get guard. Still gonna be hitting quite, like getting hit quite hard, because his defense stats are low right now, only at 181k. So definitely want to get some stacks there. Yeah, let's get this in orb, why not? Same type of orb, see up a little bit. Now let's see. My guess is around like 370k. I'll just a random guess. Okay, I was over. I was shooting way over. I like to just take a guess sometimes though what damage numbers are. It can be kind of fun, especially when you get it right. You're like, oh my god, I called it. Alright, so get some extra defense stacks here. We couldn't get the 18 key, which greatly stacks defense. Because on Vegeta's 18 key, he greatly stacks defense, which is a 50% increase for the rest of the fight. While on his 12 key super, he is normal stacking defense, which is a 30% increase. While this AGL Kid Goku, in terms of like his stacking, since it's both attack and defense stacking, for whatever reason, I guess they just, a long time ago, making that a mechanic. Look at him hitting 29 million, he's starting to do quite a bit more damage now. But, oh, he's got the dodge proc too. Yeah, I don't know, I guess like a long time ago when they decided to mix attack and defense stacking together, they lowered it from 30% to 20%, like if you're doing both. If you're doing one or the other, like just attack stacking or just defense stacking, it's 30%, but if it's both combined, it's 20%. So, that's a bit weird. But, greatly stacking attack and defense is not nerfs or anything, it's still 50% no matter what. It can be kind of weird like that, but here's what it is. Alright, so, oh boy, slot 1. Might have to trust in the 80% dodge, maybe. Let's see, this is mine's 4th turn. We're gonna go ahead and do his active skill. That'll be good for us right here. Get that heal. The extra stats probably not gonna matter so much. We've barely gotten any stats with them. I don't really see how I'd be able to handle the super too well right here. And maybe we would live, but I'm looking for a bit better than that right now. So wait, how much buildup has Gohan gotten? He's done only 2 attacks, and doesn't need to do like 8 attacks or something to build up? Yeah, he needs to do like 8 attacks to build up his stats. I kind of just want to try to see about trusting 80% dodge. Because they should have that, right? So, basic effect, medium chance to dodge, that's 30%. And then, for every attack receiver evaded, 10% more dodge up to 50%. So that does add up to 80%. And they have, yeah, they've done like 10 altogether. Gotten hit twice, dodged 8 times. Just don't fail the super again. That's gonna be stupid. Thing. Would be nice to get the AGL key spheres with Kid Goku, but I definitely want to get a super with Trunks and Goten right here. Fine, we'll just miss out on the heal. And then we'll do this, and see about the tech orbs, get my 24 key, that's all good. Alright, so just 80% dodge, please. Okay, yep. Thank you. That's all we need. That's all we need. You can get hit. Ow. Maybe not that much. It's okay, we're all good. After they super, they get a lot of extra defense, because they do greatly raise attack and defense for one turn on their super attack effects. So, yep, they're all good. Alright, so now my AGL Kid Goku, he's approaching 10 million, about to get there. And he already got the crit right away, that's good. Yeah, I like this guy, he's pretty good. I remember Arena's kit initially, and like, I thought it was a traditional like 55% crit chance and 22% dodge chance, and I was like, bruh, that's not so great. But since we finally figured out how it actually works, I quite like it. Makes it unique. But thing is, he doesn't have that before attacking, so he's technically not too much of a slot 1 character, kind of. He has extra defense for slot 1, yeah, but the dodge cannot happen before he attacks. Alright, so, oh look at this, we can do a Path of Power, his active skill, which, yeah, he doesn't get any sort of like build up in his passive or anything like that, so we can kind of just do this whenever. I think we should, huh? That'd be a good idea. So, yeah, make sure I have, yeah, let's see it. A crit would have been nice, because he does get a 59%, oh, wrong thing, yeah, on the active skill condition, or effect I should say, he gets, attacks have a 59% chance of becoming critical hits, so, whatever. I mean, we could just crit fish for it, but I'm not that worried about it. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of healing from that right there. Yeah, I think I want to go ahead and do this. We're gonna get a lot of healing from this. Watch this. Boom. There we go. And then, oh bruh. Gonna miss 5 key. That sucks. Oh well. He should be fine. It's just I want that extra damage reduction support for Vegeta, because he would have been at like 78% damage reduction here, but nope. How'd you handle it? Yeah, over 300k. Ow. Normals are hurting. Ouch. Stop. Okay, I get it. Jeez. Yeah, definitely have to prioritize stacking up some defense with this guy. We're probably not going to be able to stack up too much more attack with the Goku portion. I don't really trust Goku against these normals at the moment. So, just going to keep him in slot 1. I mean, having a consistent slot 1, that is good. Always going to need that on the team sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's start getting that crit now, though. I mean, at least we did some damage without it. Alright, let's get it. Nope. Fail crit again. Come on, 55%. Let's go. Oh, bro. It's been one of those days. Did you fail it again? How? I swear, if you fail it again... Okay, there. On the very last attack, sure. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess it kind of does. I want to beat it one day. This event. Yeah, Saiyan Day. Oh wow, full dodge. Saiyan Day of this year with like the Kid Goku stuff, that definitely buffed up viability for the youth category. Dang, so this Goku has only gotten 6 super attacks, so he does not have the guard yet. This should be his last turn of his damage reduction though. So 60% damage reduction. Yeah, this is mine. I did not want to trust in slot 1. I'd be... should I try to go for Chi-Chi slot 1? Because she does have a lot of like, look, she's over 600k defense right now, plus 159% defense when receiving an attack. And then she does have a high chance to dodge. Does she have all of this built up? It's only 4 super attacks she needs to do. And she's gotten 6 super attacks, and she's got like a lot of those link skills up. I want to see. I'll pull up my calculator. I want to calculate just how much extra defense she should be having when receiving an attack. So her defense number is sitting at 639k. We'll just round it like that. Plus 159%. 1.6. I mean, we've done a lot of attacks of Vegeta though. This is turn 8. So I don't know. I mean, she is guarding, but she has to be taking a lot. Maybe we should just try to go for the 80% dodge with Goten and Trunks. So we'll go ahead and do that instead. Oh, wrong thing. Let's do this. Just gotta hope for 80% dodge, really. I mean, the odds are in her favor, but... Okay, let's get some extra healing from Chi-Chi. That should be good. How much are we gonna get? Nice. Awesome. Okay, good. Awesome. That's what we need. Sweet. And now, yeah, they'll be fine. Taking us a while to get through this. We're at turn 8 and we're still, you know, making our way through. Still buffing his attack. At some point, whenever he's fully built up, like all 300% of his attack, the attack up icon's gonna be going away. Not even like halfway through his health yet. Age-L Kid Goku, like, this is mine hitting 22 million right here. Okay, he's got the crit for the rest of the turn, so as you can see here, he's gonna be critting on all the rest of these attacks now. 24 million. Yeah, I think the Age-L Kid Goku are gonna start doing some decent damage now, especially if they are getting lucky with the crit. Alright, let's see if he got the dodge. Yep, 22% dodge on each of those attacks. Chi-Chi's going to be a very good floater. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever be able to trust her slot 1. Maybe Age-L Kid Goku I could get away in slot 1 now? Maybe. I mean, if he's guarding with, well, I don't know, guarding with only 20% damage reduction, I'd have to try to do some math there. Okay. Now Gohan's only gotten 3 supers. Yeah, maybe I could have found some sort of way to put on like a Android/Cell Saga ally or full power. But I think he should be all good. I'm gonna hold on to that active skill until he's fully built up, which is probably gonna take a while. See, this is his 8th turn, only 3 attacks. That's okay. God, the key orbs is just not very good. Wait on, the friend. Oh, this is his 9th turn. How much defense does he get upon receiving a hit? 200%. Okay. So I'm gonna bust out the calculator again. So 963k. Let's see. 963 plus 200% is 2.8. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. So just assuming, like, I don't know if Vegeta's fully built up. I don't think he is yet, but I'm just curious. So that plus, well, minus 20% damage reduction. That's how much damage reduction Kid Goku has at the moment. Yep, and then let's just do 2.8 just to be charitable. And then would guard really be able to knock out the extra like 700k or so? Huh. You know, I'll use a Dokkan damage calculator again. Love this site. Use it last time, let's use it again. So I'm just putting the max value of super attack damage just in case. He is getting close to the full build up, so I think that should. Am I doing it wrong? Okay. Yep. And then his defense is 900. Yeah. Wait. That's it. Yeah. Okay. And then 20% damage reduction is an enemy passive guard. Oh wait, that's right. That's his base stat. That's not let's add this back in. Plus 200%. 2.8. Okay, yeah, that guard should definitely be helping out. But now it's really just gonna be Tech Vegeta. Because I don't know about Goku in slot 2 being type disadvantage. We could also just... I don't know. So we can't even get enough key spheres to super with Goku there. Maybe we should just use Vegito now, huh? I mean, it's not like we're really gonna be getting a whole lot extra of attack stacking with Goku. I just don't trust him at this point anymore. Let's let's bring out Tech Vegito just because the key orbs are so bad. But then again, like, God, I don't know. The key support, does it get better going into Tech Vegito? So in base form it's only 1 key, but in Tech Vegito it's 2 key. So AGO Kid Goku would be able to super there. Let's do it. I mean, it's really just that extra key support Vegito gives that's really convincing me.
Vegeta! こいつはスーパーベジータおたらの威力を見せてやるか遠慮はしないぞ
where's our extra key support? Huh? Am I crazy? Might have been a key link? Maybe he lost a key link. Prepare for battle? Is that replaced? No, it's not. I don't know. Am I going crazy, guys? Whatever. And then if I do this, why are the orbs so bad, man? What's going on? I think, I don't know, just floating off Path of Fairy Kid Goku is probably not helping a whole lot. Because he is like the only orb changer on here. Yeah, whatever, we'll just go with this. Whatever. Kyogre's so bad we can't even get Gohan at 24. They should be a bit better next turn with those 3 Tech Orbs. And plus we have Path to Power next turn. Yeah, his attack stats are not very high. We've only gotten 5 supers with the Goku portion. Yep, that's just fine there. Attack got lowered a little bit from that super attack, but it's all fine. This is gonna be okay. Maybe instead of Tech Vegeta I could have brought some sort of orb changer, but I feel like he's still, even with these lower numbers, he's still gonna be doing a lot, like all collectively across all these counter attacks. Yeah, and his super's doing a little bit. Couldn't give us any potential, huh? It's a shame. Alright, so there we go. We finally got him down to below 50% HP. Finally. This isn't really so much like the quote-unquote halfway point because, I mean, Age of Kid Goku's, they're stacking, so the numbers are only ever going up. He's getting 19 million here. He doesn't have Chi-Chi next to him, so he doesn't have all those big, like, Dragon Ball Saga links. So he's in a little bit lower than he was before. It's all good. Yeah, making our way through this health bar with all these counters. So is Vegeta fully built up? Yeah, I don't see the attack up icon anymore. Even not being on 24 key, this guy is hitting pretty hard. 24 million. Okay. And then since we've used the active skill, we're not going to be having much access to it next time. So the super attack's there. I'm wondering about slot 1. I can't trust Path to Power Kid Goku slot 1, huh? I don't think so. I mean, he gets a lot of defense after he supers. Would I be able to trust my Kid Goku? Okay. Let's do some math again. So he's at 637k. 637 plus 200%. That's gonna get us up to 1.9. We'll put that in. And then, since we have Path to Power Kid Goku in the rotation, if we manage to get the support, let's take a look at that. So, the support that Path to Power Kid Goku gives, if he gets enough orbs, 5 or more keys for obtaining the 3rd attack in the turn. He does give 8% damage reduction to all allies. So, because of that, we can add on 8% more to this. We're at full HP, and plus we have a Dokkan attack this turn, so I feel we can deal with this. Like, a little bit over 300k defense, or not defense, 300k damage dealt to us. I think we can deal with that. I'd rather, I don't know, I'm not feeling the 80% dodge at the moment, quite honestly. So let's go for this. Got the Dokkan attack, and then we should be easily getting over 5 keys for his 11. Look at that. Easy. Alright, let's see how AGL Kikoku is going to be handling this super here. Should be around the range of like 300k to 350k. Yeah, 325. Plus we got the Dokkan attack, so we should be able to heal this back up. Let me focus up. Alright, so he's hitting a 18 million attack stat with a Dokkan attack. So this should be doing a decent bit. It seemed like we got Vegeta around like 40% HP remaining, around that, so see how this is going to do. Crit? Nope, of course not. Oh well. Alright, 19 million, crit. Thank you. Now he's got it for the rest of these attacks. Which, the intro's long worn off now, so he's not going to be getting that additional super from the intro, but I think that must have been him potential right there. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I can always trust Goten and Trunks as like a slot 2 or 3 character here. I don't really doubt their stats after they super. It's just before, like, if they fail at 80% dodge against the super, they would get us instantly killed. No doubt. Especially without, like, the 30% damage reduction from a full Kamehameha rotation. Path to power hitting 24 million, which is not too bad. He's a pretty good easy. We've already done his active skill turn, so he doesn't really have a whole lot of crit. He has a little bit from, like, each Rainbow Key Sphere obtained. Full dodge, bro. What is happening? Oh, let me show that dude's dodge build. I know a lot of those attacks don't really matter, but yeah, I got him at 27 dodge. My goodness. Alright, and then we can do is I want to do I don't know, because if I feel like I can easily trust this AGO Kid Goku in slot 1, especially with how much star turn defense he has. But I kind of would want to do this. I feel like maybe Tech Vegeta would actually take more damage. Maybe. He would live though. It's just I want to get all these link skills up to get a lot of extra attack with AGO Kid Goku. I think we'll do that. So let's try to get Vegeta as much ki as we can. I think this 6 we'll have to do. That's not too bad. Then you just go for this. Alright, Tech Vegeta. Got guard and 60% damage reduction. We stacked up a defense, what, about like 4 or 5 times or something like that? Yeah, ouch. That'll be okay. Alright, it's an 8.1. This is him without his active skills, so his defense is lower, and plus he's not like attracting like all the hits towards him. So this is a guaranteed additional super, and I only have mine at 55%, so like his hit potential additional is not super high, but okay, we get it, yeah, awesome. So it gives us just a little bit extra damage on the counters then. Sweet. There we go. And then the counters are going to start doing 4.3. But that's all we're going to get is just these 2 attacks here. And that's going to be it from that. And then after this turn, he's going to be going back into... he's going to be like defusing. So we're not going to have Vegito anymore. But it seems like we're getting close to wrapping up. Vegeta's below 30% HP. About to be at like 20%. 37 million, yeah. Getting those link skills helps out a lot. 38, because AGO Kid Goku and Chi-Chi, they share a lot of link skills there. The dodge proc with them, not really all too useful here, but not like we really need it, but still cool to see. And Chi-Chi, she's not doing as much damage, but still, like, she is doing guaranteed crits at this point, and hitting these like 18 million attack stats. You know, it's still contributing. Alright, so I'd say he's probably like a little bit less than 25% HP now. Okay, yep, high chance to dodge. That's cool. Alright, so how many attacks have SSB Gohan? Only 4. Dang, we're low on HP. Wow, I can't believe the ores, man. It's so bad. What about Gohan? How would he handle the super in slot 1? Because if we do the active skill now, I'd like to try to see what his stats are gonna be like after we do the active skill. So let's do it now. Even though we don't have like all like eight hits of his build up, still let's do it.
最後に見せてくれよ。オラたち2人で作った力を。はい。
Alright, so he actually did some pretty decent damage there, despite not being like his full build-up. So his stats didn't go so much higher. So hold on, let's put him here. And how much defense? It's gonna be 158, right? Yeah, 158 when receiving an attack. So let's do some math here. So 438, so 438k plus 158%, gonna be a 1.1. That is probably not gonna be a whole lot. He's gonna be having only like 20% damage reduction. Minus 20%. Yeah, there's no way he would not be able to handle it. I mean, if it was like after he attacked, then maybe, but since it's before, I don't know. Now what about AGL Kid Goku? So he has 655 and he gets 200% defense when receiving an attack. So 655 plus 200%. Let's do that. Well, I didn't even bother putting Gohan's numbers into the calculator, but like I just really don't think it would have worked out there. I mean, we see how much damage like this is doing, because Gohan's only around like what, this much or something. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to handle that. But Kid Goku, he was at 1.9. I think that's about right, huh? Yeah. And then so he would live but take like over 400k. Yikes, man. I might have to trust in the 80% dodge. I think we're gonna have to. There's, oh my god, their stats are so low. Did they fail like... Did they fail both of these? The great chance of 100% attack and defense? But there's two of those. The defense stat is so low, I really wonder if they failed both of that. That's so dumb. Oh man. Yeah, I don't... Like, Goku, if we were at full health, that'd be fine, but we'll have to go for the 80% dodge. Oh boy. And AGL, Physical Gohan, he's at max key because he did the active skill and all that, so please. Thank you. I don't like we're having to rely on 80% dodge because I see how often the AGL Angel Goku, he fails that 80% dodge a lot. I mean, to be honest, it's not a lot of times that like it'll matter too much for me, but still, look at that. Their stats were so low, they took damage even after supering. My gosh. Gohan should be okay against the normals though, easily. Okay, so we got him below 10% HP. We're getting there. 39 million. Oh yes. This isn't even fully built up. This isn't even my final form. Oh, additional super. And potential additional. Gets a 24 million. We're getting there. Yep, he's gonna be just fine. Okay, and now, what if we want to put Tech Vegeta slot 1 against this super, and then try to give him like 78% damage reduction? Heal up a little bit that way. Try to make sure we can at least get 5 orbs with a path of power. Yeah, that should be it right there. So, numbers. So he's got 386k. He's gonna have 78% damage reduction. He'll be taking 200k. Yeah. That's right, huh? Because 70% by himself and then 8% from Path to Power. If it wasn't for that 8%, we'd be dead. Because I'm not at that high amount of HP. I'm only at 274k HP remaining. So Path to Power is actually saving us right here. Or I could just trust AGL Kid Goku slot one, but I don't know. I'm relying on the math a lot, so let's go for this right here. So we're gonna be living by like 74k HP or something like that. Let's see. Yep. 73k HP remaining. Alright, good. Seemed like we pretty much got this. Vegeta's not going to be doing anything. That's fine. Had him there just to handle the super, really. Yep. Stacking up some defense, but it's not like it's going to matter too much. I think AGL Kid Goku might get the finish. And if not, then Path to Power should be able to get something there. So, hitting 26 million crit for us. Awesome. Okay, so I guess that's it. Took a while. This is turn 13. Took us 13 turns to get it done, but yeah, I could imagine before the Saiyan Day campaign with like AGL Kid Goku and all that, this mission would be a lot tougher for sure. So, alright, we got that done. Got all the missions completed for this stage. Took us that one attempt, even though I had to use the amount of life. If you want to consider that cheating, then I'm sorry. Okay, it's a cool tool. So if y'all want to use it, then feel free. So yeah, we're gonna do that. 5 stones, get a SR guaranteed ticket, and then now we should have the support memory fully boosted now up to level 3. Seems like a pretty cool support memory, although to be honest, I barely ever use these. The only support memories I ever have any interest in is those that like boost like the effect of a stage. And what I mean is like this one right here, where it increases like your bonus effect reward by 85%. And then this one right here does the same thing, and then this one right here does the same thing. I still want them to introduce one for the yellow film, which is basically like the Dragon Ball Z, and then want them to do one for orange, which is Dragon Ball Super. I want them to have one of each type. That'll be cool. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do like the ticket summon now. Let's see what we're gonna end up getting. We get an SSR. Let's see. Okay, so there's Trunks, sure. See if I can get anything that's valuable. I think recently I'd gotten the Tech God Goku, but now we got the counterpart SCR God Vegeta. That's funny. I mean, he's not really all too useful at all, because he's a, look how many SSRs I have of him, what the heck? I have like 5 of them. Alright, so that's gonna be pretty much it. Let's see, next up we have 2 other events to take on. So Vegeta Story Edition and then Supreme Magnificent Battle. They might go for Vegeta Story Edition. Still got stage 7, 8, 9, mission for 9, and then stage 10, which I think stage 10, that's going to be like the Blue Goku fight. So there's that. Hope you all enjoyed this video going through the youth mission. Wasn't all too bad, but yeah, especially without this Kid Goku, would have been a lot tougher for sure. So y'all have, oh, this is any shop, bro. The trade point section, yes. Y'all have an amazing, lovely, wonderful, fantastic, stupendous day, and peace out. Be sure to check out the Baba Shop. See y'all next time. Baba Shop. Baba Shop.